The microphone. Go ahead.
Hey, Zach, Tom Ward, Coin TV. Talk about the energy level that you felt out there. We all saw what you brought to the game when you were in there, the 14 points, the 4 rebounds, and the 5 blocks.
Yeah, I mean, that's my job, is to come in and bring energy off the bench. That's kind of been my job since I got here. And it's a lot easier to play like that when, you're at home and you got the best fans in the NBA that are, jumping up at every single play and making the gym extremely loud. So definitely try to feed off the crowd a little bit, and it helps when we're playing well. But again, I just try to come in and do my job, bring energy.
Third row on the right.
Zach, Joe Freeman at the Oregonian. How did you get the cut on your face, I wonder, and then also, how do you approach defending Jokic?
I don't know how I got this. I came back in a timeout, and they were putting stuff on my head and wiping it off. So I didn't even see it till after the game, so I don't really remember. But defending Jokic is obviously, it's tough. He's a great player. He's been playing well all year, and he's been playing well this series. You just got to make it tough on him. He's a guy who can, if you bring too much attention to him, he's going to pass to a shooter, and if you don't bring enough, he could score on you. So you just got to make it tough on him, push the catch out a little bit, make those catches tough. Try to force him into help so he's not just getting a free lane to the basket, just little things like that. And again, just making it tough on him.
Second row center.
Joe Fisher, 1080 The Fan. Fans, a lot of people have said you have a don't back down attitude, willing to stand up to other players on other teams. Where does that come from?
I mean, I would say just kind of how I was raised a little bit, how my parents kind of brought me up. Just always have a chip on your shoulder when you go out there and play. That's basically it. I mean, I've always kind of had that competitive edge, and I've had it at every single level I played at, and it hasn't changed.
On the right side against the wall.
Casey Holtwell, Travelers.com. I know you guys were joking a bit about it in the locker room, but can you talk about Mo challenging you a little bit there, and the rookies also kind of going at you a little bit, talking about being in the paint in tonight's game?
Yeah, I asked them how many times or how often I'm at the rim, and they kind of gave me like like kind of I'm not there all the time. So I kind of took that little personally, and Mo challenged me to get a lot of blocks, and he would do something for me, and also Gary Trent challenged me a little bit, and fortunately he would have gave me a big gift, but I didn't shake his hand, so I won't get that one. But Mo kept his word, so it was cool.
Left side, please.
Zach, over here again, Tom Ward. Can you talk about the Game 7 aspect here? And we heard Dame just a few minutes ago mention that the number one thing is keeping your mind right and not making this bigger than it is. Can you talk about that? Is this being your first Game 7?
I mean, you said it. It's my first Game 7. It's a lot of our first Game 7s. I mean, we just got to go in and keep playing our game. We got to come out, and I said it after the game. They've been comfortable for a lot of games in this series, and tonight we made them a little uncomfortable, and we just need to continue that regardless of it's a Game 7 or not. Obviously, it's win or go home for both teams, so it's going to be very difficult to go in, especially in their place, and get a win, but we can do it.
Next question for Zach. Front here, just go ahead.
Royce Young, ESPN. Zach, you were kind of in the middle of that scuffle there with Will Barton and Seth. What did you see from your perspective, and what happened there?
I was on the ground, and then I turned around and I saw Seth and I think Craig getting into it, or somebody else. I don't know. I didn't really know what happened. I asked Seth after the game what happened, and he told me, but I didn't know until then. And I just kind of got up and tried to get my guys out of there and push people off our team. And unfortunately, I got a technical. I got to be smarter with that. But again, just try to get in and make sure our guys were okay. That's it.
Any other questions? Thank you, Zach.